Welcome. We're going to talk about ethics. And did you know that the word ethics is derived from the Greek word ethos, which means character? So ethics is who we are, not what we do. But of course, what we do tells other people who we are. As professionals, though, we have a very special relationship with ethics because ethics builds trust. And our livelihood is built on trust. We often hear that trust has to be earned. But that's not quite true. Trust is given like a gift. Every time we enter into a relationship, whether it's personal or business, there is a vulnerability that can only be overcome with trust. No rule or contract or law can replace trust. And we do know how easily trust can be damaged. When we read headlines about professionals who cross the line, I think it shakes us a little bit because we know it tarnishes the trust that people have in our profession. But it's fairly easy to dismiss those stories. We shake our heads and we say they must be greedy. They're clearly unethical. They're not like us. I want to explore something more difficult. Why good people, people like you and me, might appear to act unethically. I'm not here to dwell on the villains. They're too easy. I'm just here to understand the rest of us. Because you see, ethics is not simple. It's not about right and wrong or good and evil. It's about how good people can balance conflicting needs, conflicting demands, and still make good decisions, decisions they can live with. We make ethical decisions much more frequently than most people realize, and we do it fairly quickly. And we think to ourselves, well, it's just based on common sense. But it is based on our upbringing, the culmination of all of our experiences. And it is seeped in culture. It is deeply personal. So in this session, I'm going to ask you to put yourself in the position of the decision maker, to think, what would I do? Now, not what you should do, but as honestly as possible to think, what would I do? We'll look at some situations. Some of them are ripped from the headlines. Others are fictitious, but they're still, I think, relatable. So, you ready? Let's get started.